It is my privilege to be your host today. I am Sera Mathew and I welcome you to today's podcast. To understand or feel what another person is experiencing from within their frame of reference is empathy. Now, there was a farmer who had some puppies he needed to sell. He painted a sign advertising the 4 pups and set about nailing it to a post on the edge of his yard. As he was driving the last nail into the post, he felt a tug on his overalls. He looked down into the eyes of a little boy. "Sir," he said, "I want to buy one of your puppies." "Well," said the farmer, "these puppies come from fine parents and cost a good deal of money." The boy dropped his head for a moment, then reaching deep into his pocket, he pulled out a handful of change and held it up to the farmer. "I've got 39 cents. Is it enough to take a look?" "Sure," said the farmer, and with that he let out a whistle. "Here, Dolly." Out from the doghouse and down the ramp ran Dolly, followed by her 4 little balls of fur. The boy pressed his face against the fence. His eyes danced with delight as the dogs made their way to the fence. The little boy noticed something else stirring inside the doghouse. Slowly, another little ball appeared, this one noticeably smaller. Down the ramp it slid. Then, in a somewhat awkward manner, the little pup began hobbling towards the others, doing its best to catch up. "I want that one," the little boy said, pointing to the smaller, hurt dog. The farmer knelt down at the boy's side and said, "Son, you don't want that puppy. He will never be able to run and play with you like these other dogs would." With that, the little boy stepped back from the fence, reached down and began rolling up one leg of his trousers. In doing so, he revealed a steel brace running down both sides of his leg, attaching itself to a specially made shoe. Looking back at the farmer, he said, "You see, sir, I don't run too well myself, and he will need someone who understands." With tears in his eyes, the farmer reached down, picked up the little pup, and handed it over to the boy. From this story, we so clearly see the boy's empathy towards the disabled dog. He could empathize and understand from his experiences that being disabled causes a lot of pain. He had a sense of love and empathy towards that helpless puppy, knowing that no one could understand and love him as well as he could. We must all strive to understand one another and never judge them, because you do not know what they are going through. I'd like to end with a quote. "Empathy is seeing with the eyes of another, listening with the ears of another, and feeling with the heart of another." Thank you for joining in, and we hope you will tune into our future episodes as well.